What's going on, guys? Coach Snoop back in the building with another one. As usual, it's gonna be jam packed full of jewels, and your time is always appreciated because you could be doing anything, but you hear me checking out these reviews. It's another one. It's wild. It's about a man accused of killing his wife after her last cancer treatment, and then it also says that he killed her after she filed for divorce too. So now let's check it out.
Workers reported her missing when she didn't show up for work on Friday, and now, less than 24 hours later, a Lebanon woman has been found dead, and police arrested her husband for murder. The Boone County Sheriff's Office says this morning investigators found the body of 41-year-old Elizabeth Nikki Wilhoit in a creek near her home. Her husband, 39-year-old Andrew Wilhoit, is in the Boone County Jail facing a preliminary charge of murder. Detectives say he hit Nikki in the head with something during a domestic dispute, then drove her to the creek and dumped her body. Indiana State Police are now leading this investigation to avoid conflict of interest since Andrew Wilhoit is the son of a Boone County councilwoman, a story we will continue to follow.
All right, man. So you already know mental health, physical health, spiritual health, decision making, and bro made a messed up decision, man. And it always that like 90% of the time it's over being in your feelings, man, and arguing. And he was in his feelings, man, when he was arguing with her, and it turned into a domestic. Hit her in the head with something, and then he ended up killing her from that, man. It was just instead of walking away from it, man. So getting in your feelings, man, is like you're not thinking clear. And when you're not thinking clear, you'll do stuff that you wouldn't usually do. So that's basically being out of your character, man. He was out of character, hit her way too hard. Even hitting her with something is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you have to hit your wife with something, man? That's why it's important to just think logically and rationally all the time. Think about those decisions that you're going to make in a way that it's going to affect you and everyone around you. You already know I was going to say that. And if you even find yourself in a heated argument, man, with your wife, bro, you already know, like, you can win in a fight or something. You shouldn't even be thinking about fighting your wife. If it comes down to that, you should be thinking about getting up out of there, man. So you don't make a bad decision that's gonna change everybody's life. It's gonna change your life for sure if you end up killing her and she goes and then you go to jail. It's gonna definitely change her life because she's gonna be dead. The people that cared about her, family and friends, your family, your friends, you know what I'm saying? So it's just a messy situation that you really should stay out of, man.
Workers reported her missing when she didn't show up for work on Friday, and now, less than 24 hours later, a Lebanon woman has been found dead, and police arrested her husband for murder.
All right, so they found her dead, and off top, you already know they're gonna come. If you married to her, bro, they're gonna question you just because that was your wife, and most likely you talked to her last or something like that. So they're just gonna want to get information up out of you, man. Any whereabouts, and most of the time, if you didn't have anything to do with it, you'd be more than willing to help. You'll be eager to help and find out what happened to your wife, bro, because supposedly the woman that you love. And if you love somebody, then you wouldn't even do that to them. Now, being in love, you're gonna ignore those initial, what I'm saying, like those thoughts about like, man, don't do this. This ain't the right thing to do. And then you're gonna see red, crash out, and do something crazy like this dude did right here, man. And you see what kind of situation he ended up in.
The Boone County Sheriff's Office says this morning investigators found the body of 41-year-old Elizabeth Nikki Wilhoit in a creek near her home. Her husband, 39-year-old Andrew Wilhoit, is in the Boone County Jail facing a preliminary charge of murder. Detectives say he hit Nikki in the head with something during a domestic dispute, then drove her to the creek and dumped her body.
Hit her in the head with something. Then getting rid of the body, bro. More bad decisions come along with making that first initial bad decision. So then you got to start trying to clean up a mess that you made. And it's just something that should have been thought about before even acting on that, man. And then, like the title says, after her last cancer treatment, man, you stuck it out with her through all that stuff, and then you still arguing with her and all that, man. If you knew it wasn't gonna work when she was getting the treatments and all of that, and she filed for divorce, man, it's a good thing to let her file for divorce and then go through with it. So you guys don't have to argue anymore. And like I said, sometimes people end up getting remarried. Who knows? You never know. But if you're not in your right mind state, then yeah, you're gonna go overboard and make some crazy decisions, man. And maybe she just needed some space apart and saw things was getting crazy, and they really did because of this situation, which it didn't have to go like that, man. Another video guy had a restraining order against him, and he went up there to his woman's job and killed her in front of her coworkers and all of that, man. So when you're not thinking clear, bro, you'll do damn near anything just to try to get a point across or something, and then you end up going too far, and then you can't take it back once somebody's gone, bro. They're not coming back, man. You only get one life.
Indiana State Police are now leading this investigation to avoid conflict of interest since Andrew Wilhoit is the son of a Boone County councilwoman, a story we will continue to follow.
And you the son of a councilwoman, man, so you making everybody look kind of messed up, man. You know, don't nobody want to have to deal with that kind of thing, you know, and then 39 years old or however old they said, you know, that's still young enough to start over, man. As far as like being in a relationship with somebody and working on yourself, man, and getting the areas of your life that you're not satisfied with up to par. And you know what I'm saying, it's just gonna take a lot longer if even, you know, you're able to do that now if you're not in jail for the rest of your life, man. And then it's gonna be even harder if you do get out, because everybody's gonna know, you know, her family, your family, what you was in there for and all that, bro. And you know, it's just something that's not gonna go away like that. People are always gonna remember that. And man, even if you didn't do it, you still got accused of doing it, and you facing these charges now because you were her husband, and obviously when they was questioning you, stuff wasn't lining up, man. So even them thinking that about you, bro, and, you know, it's just a stain on your shirt that you don't want there, man. So it's just a lesson to, man, think about stuff before you act, man. And unfortunately, this kind of stuff happens every day. And it's really, you know, it's just people, man, they just got to think, bro. Think about the future, man. Like I say, the longevity of your future, man, and what you want to do with yourself, man. And this is a position that really nobody wants to be in. And sometimes people don't think about, you know, saying, murdering their wife when they in an argument, something just happens. But sometimes it is premeditated. So it's just, man, making sure your mental health is right, physical health, your spiritual health, and your decision making is cool. So, you can navigate these kind of situations, and really it shouldn't even happen, and you won't even be thinking like that, man. You'll be able to move on, and it won't damage your life like that, man. But anyways, it's Coach Noob. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you're digging this kind of content. And your time is always appreciated, because you could be doing anything, but you hear me checking out these reviews. Until next time, I'm out.